Hi, I'm David Muerle with Coldwell Banker, Capital Gateway in Vacaville, California, and today I'd like to answer a question a lot of my buyers have about whether they should order a home inspection. We generally call this a whole house inspection. And my answer is almost universally yes, absolutely. A whole house inspection is a great idea. And I'll give you some examples of why that's so important. I had a customer who bought a brand new home. They did no inspections because they have a home warranty. It's a 10-year warranty. So they figured, well, if problems do crop up, I've got a builder warranty to take care of me. Well, as it turns out, they called me 7 years after they had purchased this home, and the buyer did a inspection on the roof, and it turned out there was $5,000 worth of work to be done on this beautiful tile roof that should have been a permanent roof. And really, I thought the roofer was just blowing smoke, and we had another roofer come out and he said exactly the same thing. The builder had never put any flashing in this roof, and as a result, the only reason it had not leaked over the years was because of the tar paper underneath the roof. So that client actually did get stuck with a $5,000 bill because that 10-year home warranty or a builder warranty did them no good because the builder was out of business. I had another customer who bought a new home in Napa, and I probably had the worst inspection I've ever had in my career. The inspector went to check the strapping on the water heater, and the strapping was just nailed into the wall, not even into the stud, but just into the sheetrock, and he gently pulled the strapping out of the wall. That's the kind of thing that got past the new home inspector from the city of Napa. So yes, I do recommend home inspections. The question is, who should you hire? These people are not licensed. That's really important for you to understand, that they're not licensed by the state. These are just people who say, hey, I'm a home inspector, hire me. So how do you figure out which ones are the good ones? Well, there are two professional associations these people belong to. One is called the National Association of Home Inspectors, and the other is the American Society of Home Inspectors, abbreviated NAHI and ASHI. So anybody can join these organizations, so it doesn't necessarily mean they're qualified, but at least it shows that they have some sense of professionalism, that they've joined the national organizations. So I also want you to make sure that the person you hire has liability insurance. That way, if they make a mistake, they do have insurance, so that you've got something backing up their word that you've bought a good quality home. What I like is people who are retired contractors, people who have been building homes their entire life and are intimately aware of the process of building a home. They're intimately aware of the code required for the local cities. That way you're assured of having a professional who really knows what they're doing. What I don't recommend is some of these major companies in town will put someone through a course. Just you or me, we could just say, hey, I want to be a building inspector. They'll put us through a 2-week inspection course, and then give us a certification saying we are ready to go out and do inspections. My opinion is someone who's done a 2-week course may know something about building inspections, but they don't know enough. And my recommendation is go with that professional, the person who's been a contractor their entire lives and really know what they're doing. So that's my recommendations on building inspections. Call me anytime. My name is David Muerle with Coldwell Banker, Capital Gateway. Thanks for listening.